everyone, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway here to talk about my weekly makeup basket. And my dog is walking around and talking, so I'm so sorry. I have a little Pomeranian. In front of you are my products from last week, so I will link that video down below in case you missed it or loved it so much you want to go back and watch it. But in that video, I also explained my new kind of makeup decluttering organization, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, go back and watch it if you have not seen it. But basically, I'm going to go ahead and pick out products to use for the week and decide which products to keep and let go and that kind of thing. So if you want to come along with me on this journey, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm going to start off here with the products that I'm kind of working through. And so let me just start with eyes and kind of explain what I'm thinking. So I did have a lot more palettes that were back here, and I did go ahead and move them in my bottom drawer because I'm like, you know what, I love eyeshadow palettes. That's like my favorite makeup product, and so I knew I was just going to keep them. Like, let's be honest, let's quit the charades. I knew I was going to keep them, but I did leave a couple here that I'm not really sure about, so let me talk about those. They are Wet n Wild. There's two of them that are these colorful ones that were limited edition. They were High Flying Colors and Hempery Solutions. And also, this was last spring. And FYI, their spring collection is now available on their website. So you can just go buy it online and not have to search all over the world for them. So go check that out. And then this is Poster Child, which is another colorful palette. And this one is not limited edition. You can buy it. There was a black in here that fell out. But I basically just want to decide, I don't know, like there's so many like overlapping colors in here. And I kind of feel like maybe just depotting the ones I like, or maybe just deciding to keep 2 instead of 3 or whatever. Because I have another colorful palette that I'm going to show you as well. And I know that the colors in here aren't necessarily going to be dupes, but they might be close enough that I can get like enough of the similar look out of it that I don't necessarily need to have all of them. And then as you can see, I'm sorry, I keep hitting you guys, but as you can see, this one is like broken and crumbly and it keeps leaving blue all over wherever it touches. So I want to clean that out as well, which stinks because it's a pretty teal color. But maybe I could save what's left of it. So that's going to be the, I think the bulk of what I wear on my eyes. And I did want to say that I am going to go ahead and keep this NYX Love in Paris Marseille Fait Coupe. I just love this palette. And every time I pull it, I'm like reminded of how much I love it. So I am going to keep it. And I thought about getting rid of it because the colors are very similar to the chocolate palette, which I can show you in a minute. But you know, I was like, you know what, I just love it, I'm gonna keep it. So yeah, so we're moving along. I'm not gonna pull anything else back here. I do want to go ahead and finish this Smashbox primer, photo finish primer. I feel like I maybe have two weeks of use out of it, so I want to use it up. So I'm gonna pull that, and I'm going to pull the NYX Finishing Photo Banana Powder. And I also want to pull the NYX Dark Circle Corrector. I'm thinking I'm just going to pull this concealer for the week. It's in light. And put that underneath my CC cream that I'm going to pull. And yeah, just do that. And I really want to give it love and see how I feel about it, because I have such mixed feelings. I don't know. And then, for lips, what do I want to do? You know what? Now that it's like almost officially spring, I'm going to pull this what brand is Smashbox? And this is the color Magnificent Matte. Look at that beautiful color. I think it's time to really pull it out and wear it for spring. I haven't used it at all since I got it last winter or late fall, so I am going to pull that to use. And I'm going to put back, this is a Bite Cognate. I'm so on the fence about it. I just played with it last week. I didn't really wear it, but dark colors they look good on the lips, but they're kind of hard to apply. This formula is pretty good, but I have the Kat Von D one in Homegirl, and the colors are kind of similar. Homegirl is a little bit deeper, but I feel like they're close enough that I'm like, do I really need both? Or I don't know. So I'm going to throw it back in the pile and pull it again at a later date, or maybe I'll pull it with this Kat Von D one and see how I feel about it. So I'm not going to worry about that. That's a brown color, and this I think is like a mauve color. Oh yeah, and I also have this one from NARS and Scarlet Express, and it's also kind of like a lighter version of those. So I don't know that I need all of them, but I'm not going to decide this week. I'm just going to pull the one that I told you about from Smashbox. So, yeah, I'm going to readjust you, and we're going to go to the other drawer because I think that I'm good here. So we'll be right back. Okay, so here's the products of my loves, and you can see my little dog right here. Alright, so these are the products I love, and as you can see back here, I just went ahead and kept my palettes because I knew that I love them, and it's like my favorite thing ever. So yeah, but as far as my bright palettes, I'm going to go ahead and pull both of them. I have the NYX Advent Pop, and it's in Heart Throb. So I'm just going to kind of leave them all open here for you to see. I have this Lorac Afterglow. This was a limited edition. So I do want to keep... Oops, that was my dog. I do want to keep some colors that if I talk about them, you guys can go get them. So there's these three. And do you see how colorful all of these are? It's like, who wears this much color on a regular basis? I don't really wear that much color. So I'm wondering if I can pare down, because this one looks very similar to the Lorac one, and same with the greens here and the NYX one, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get rid of Poster Child. I really like this one, but I don't know. I'm just going to kind of play and see, but this is too much color for me. I don't know, but if I love them all, I will keep them all, but I'm going to pull all of them just so I can swatch them throughout the week and see how I feel about them and really make a good decision about each of them. So I'm going to be pretty busy with my eyeshadow this week. This was one that I pulled last week that I wanted to give love. It's the L'Oreal 207. It's their Color Riche line, and oh my gosh, as you can see, I got some love out of this for the week. I absolutely loved it. I think it's wonderful. So I'm going to keep it. It's kind of interesting because it's taupe, but it kind of has like a icing champagne color. Let me zoom you in a little bit. So I will swatch it for you. And it's like a gel-like consistency. It's very interesting, and it's pretty, and you can kind of see what I mean. With some shifts you get the taupe, and some you get kind of like that champagne color. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Going to keep it in my collection. Additionally, I pulled the Dream Wonder by Maybelline. This is the fluid foundation, and mine is in the color Classic Ivory. I really like this a lot, and I think that you have to be a little bit careful because it could get kind of cakey. But with a good primer and a good base, it looks really pretty on the skin. So I am going to keep this as well. Alright, I'm going to put back my Urban Decay concealer for the week. This is in the color Light, because like I said, I want to focus on the NYX one. Here's a product that I'm not really going to talk about. It's going to be a new regular. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and it's the original. This is kind of funny. I bought this last year in Ulta's 21 Days of Savings, which is going on currently, so go check it out. There's some great deals going on. But FYI, I'm 4 weeks strong of not buying makeup. Some would consider that a month. But anyways, this is old packaging. I got it last year for $10, and I'm just now getting to it. I've been painting so many eyeshadow primers, so I'm so glad to finally be working through it. I used it today for the first time, and yeah, I won't really talk about it much more, but this will be the eyeshadow primer that I will be using for the rest of my life. Not really, but for a hot minute. And let's see. Oh, I was going to show you the NYX Love palette. So here is this one versus the chocolate bar. They're obviously not dupes for each other, but there's so many similar tones that you could get similar looks for the most part. But I decided I'm just going to keep both of them. And then, of course, I decided to keep Ice Latte. It's L'Oreal Infallible. Love it. Great highlighter. It's a very, like, ba-bam type highlighter. But, yeah. Okay, so for blush, I didn't really use this e.l.f. blush palette too much. Actually, I don't think I used it at all. I pulled it last week. But I don't really feel like pulling it. I'm actually going to put it back in the other drawer to pull for another week. But what do I want to pull? I kind of want to pull a highlighter and a blush. Let's see here. Oh, I want to pull my CC cream by It Cosmetics. I want to play with this. I think it will go well with that Smashbox primer. And let's see, what else do I want? I haven't pulled this. This is a MAC limited edition, and it is in white crisp. I have not played with this at all, but like I said before, we're almost officially into spring. It will be really fun to play with. I was going to say I got it last spring, and I don't think I've worn it too much since then. So I will go ahead and grab that. Another deal. Did you guys see that MAC dropped their eyeshadow singles down to $6? They were $10. That's huge. I don't even understand what's happening. But anyways, if you are okay with non-cruelty free makeup, you should check it out. Oh, and I'm also going to pull the Laura Mercier highlight. This is in 01. I'm going to pull that, and I want more of like a Bam highlight. So I'm going to go back to the Becca Pearl. I haven't pulled it since I pulled it last time. So there is that one. It's white, but like I've said before, it's beautiful on the skin if you kind of take time to work with it. Alright, and then for lips, you can't really see my lip products here, but I did decide to keep Urban Decay Streak. That was one that I pulled last week from the top drawer. And then the Melted color by Too Faced and Melted Peony. I really like both of these, but I'm not going to pull them for the week. I think that I want to pull something that would go well with the Smashbox color, which is right here. Let me look at that. I'm failing at painting my lip glosses. That's just a spoiler for you. This is the Tarte one that I pulled a couple weeks ago. It's clear. That might be pretty over it. What else are there? I wonder if Vanilla Cream Pie by NYX would go well. Let's see. It's pretty much empty, honestly. But it's like the same color. You guys see that? Okay, so I will pull that for the week and play with it and decide if I need to get rid of it or what's the deal. Because it's like hard to get out of the container. And I'm going to keep out the Tarte one as well. This is the Tarte Energy. It is one of their lip surgeons. So I will keep that out. And is that everything? I always get so excited to film these videos and then it just goes by so fast. So let me put my basket together and see if I need to pull anything else or what. But I'll be right back. Alright, we got a full one this week. Yeah, look at all these products. It's mostly all this eyeshadow that I'm going to be making some decisions about. Stay tuned to see what happens. I'll let you know next week. But I appreciate all of you guys watching. I love filming these videos and I love watching all of your videos. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to collab. Maybe a bunch of us could get together one week in the near future and just collab so that people can get to know who we are and just share the makeup picking, makeup basket stashing goodness with everybody. Yes, those are all words. But anyways, let me know in the comments below if you would be interested. Please make sure to comment, subscribe, and like, and all that good stuff if you are new and like what you have seen. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!